Alright, so in this short tutorial, I'm going to show you how you can take your story, convert it into a beautifully illustrated children's book with your own characters and in your own style. How powerful this is. Yeah, one character, two characters, three characters, four characters, really doesn't matter. We finally upgraded and fine-tuned, we would say, and made it so perfect that literally you can take as many characters as you have, put it into a character sheet, go to this feature, upload your story, and get beautiful illustrated children's book ready to be published, right? In just one click. I'm going to show you, right? Don't basically what I'm saying is pay close attention, right? Don't miss anything, because there are some details and tips that I suggest to get the best results. Okay, so how does it work, guys? Okay, so we all in the storybook studio, we just created this studio to create storybooks, right? And we have a new feature called multi-character storybook. Now you might say that, hey, yes, it is already there. What's the change? We upgraded this system. Okay. Now when you click on it and when you click on create new story, it will ask you, hey, upload your character sheet. Now, what this character sheet means? That means, let's say if I want to show you, if I go to upload it like this, that means you're gonna have the name of your character with individual characters below them, and then you are going to have all of your characters in one image. How to do it? Very simple. You go to advanced designer, click on start creating. It will open up this, right, this canvas. Just drop all your character. Let's say I want to have my storybook with, let's say, my grandson, for example, right, your grandson, and your cat, right? Let's say you want to create a story like that. You're going to drop that by going to media library, upload image, and then what you need to do, right, is you need to click on remove background, remove their background. Okay, just so that you just focus on the exact character, uh, and you just kind of guide the AI with just your character, right? So it's gonna remove the background, so it's gonna come like this, right? And then what's gonna happen, you're gonna keep him here, right? So let's say I'm gonna keep it like this. You're gonna click on your second character, which I created using, again, artistly converted a photo into a Pixar style using human stylizer or using photo editor, and then click on remove background, right? I'm going to pick this image here, remove the background. Now, why am I doing all this, right? The idea is to have all your characters, two characters, three characters, right? Um, um, that you have in your story in a one image, what we call a character sheet. So you're gonna have them here, you're gonna have her here, okay? And then what you're gonna do is you're gonna click on the text option, you're gonna click on a add a text box, you're gonna say, okay, his name is Alex. Cool, awesome, lovely. I'm just gonna drag and drop Alex here, increase it a little bit. I'm gonna command C and command V to copy that. Come here. I want this as Jasmine, for example, right? Now, boom, that's it. You can name it your character sheet and you can export it as JPEG, okay, JPG, because it has to come with a white background. If you don't want it with a background, if you want it a transparent background, you can export it as PNG. But the idea here, guys, now it's gonna blow your mind, okay? It's gonna blow your mind, right? You get this character sheet, come to the fast AI image designer, come to the storybook studio, click on multi-character storybook and upload it here, just like I did, Josie and Claire. And now what you have to do is just put your script. So I'm gonna go to ChatGPT and say, a moral story featuring Josie and Claire only, right? So one thing to make sure that whatever name Okay, very important. Okay, very, very important. Whatever name, okay, I want, let's say, a different story. Different story. Yeah. Whatever name you have added, okay, in your character sheet, those name, this is a one tip, okay, those name has to match with the story that you're uploading. If they don't, it's not gonna work. If they do, it's gonna work fabulously. Okay, I'm gonna show you. Okay, so I got this Josie and Claire. I'm gonna say, okay, increase the story a little bit, increase the story. I don't like you giving me short stories. I want big stories, right? 20, 30, 40 pages, right? Okay, there you go. I like this. I like this. Keep it coming. So I'm just gonna literally copy it, and then we're gonna go to Storybook Studio, paste in here. And by the way, the book cover options that we have is also going to be enabled for this. So you can literally create one-click book covers. But for now, you can create it any style. Let's say I do 3:4. And let's say I do 4:5, whatever it is, like really, and generate. You know the power of this, guys, is it's literally going to take Claire and Josie, okay, with the story that I wanted and convert it into a beautiful illustration, okay, page by page by page. Let me show you, right? Just like these. Look at that. How powerful it is, right? So let me repeat that process, okay? So what you have to do is Storybook Studio, multi-character storybook, new story, your character sheet is gonna come, yeah, and then you're gonna drop your story. Let's say this time the lantern story, I can just put, let's say, this the story that I had before, for example. Let's say, just for the time being, let's say, right, paste it here, do 4:5, and generate. The beauty here, guys, is now you can create an entire series, right, of books featuring your own characters with your own story that you have written, you know, very easy, right? Very quick, very easy, ready to go. And that is the power of Artistly, right? Look at that. These images are getting generated right now. And then while these images are getting generated, I want to show you, right? I want to remind the process, very important, right? Some tips and tricks, okay? You can take any character, right? Be it an animal, a pet, like human, like a kid, convert it into 3D Pixar, any style. You're not also limited on, like, okay, it will only do 3D Pixar, it won't do anything else. We hear you. You want more styles, we give you more styles, right? Whatever your base style of this character it will be, it's gonna just take that, right? So this is in more of a 3D Pixar style, so it's gonna take it. You want an illustration style, a vector style, or comic style, or Ghibli style, or whatever style, of a stained glass style, or a 2D style, whatever it is, make sure your base character images that you're starting with are in that style, okay? Very, very, very important. So now you see this, right? It's gonna have story text and story prompt, right? And then you can convert this into a book, a KDP ready book. You can publish it on KDP, right? We did a training, right, related to that on our YouTube channel, so make sure you watch that as well. And in just a minute, you have beautiful illustration ready to be published. Look at that. Look at that, right? Josie looking sad and disappointed as a paper. Look at that. It's very, very powerful. You love it, right? Look at that. This one came at a little bit different style. No worries. Regenerate it. Don't you worry about a single thing. Look at that. Look at that. Two characters, perfectly consistent, doing the story in your story. It is so powerful, guys. I'm so, like, very beautiful results. I mean, imagine, it's never been possible before without, like, it just blows my mind, guys. How cool is that? Let me know in the comment sections, right? So We finally fixed it. Really appreciate you for for guiding us still here. But look at that, it's very very cool, right? And then okay, we get Claire working calmly and carefully. We're gonna regenerate it. Boom. You don't need to worry about anything, right? Whatever designs that you don't like and it's not up to the mark, because with AI it's kind of like you gotta keep it right consistent. But look at that, it's very consistent. And I actually did another story just before this. So very powerful, right? Very powerful. And one more feature we are coming up with is gonna change the game forever, right? What we are coming up with is, let's say, sometimes this image, no matter what you do, it is always bad. For example, sometimes it happens, right? And I will mention this in the thing. You will have an option called swap images. That means literally any image you created using this character, using artistly from other feature, you can swap it. So sometimes you don't have to worry about, for example, cases like these will be solved, right? So that's the power. Let's create another story, right? It's so powerful, and I just can't stop using it because it literally solved one of the biggest concerns with the multiple characters, right? So I'm gonna go to AI Storybook Studio. I'm gonna go to multiple character, create a new story, choose from library, upload. I'm gonna upload the sheet. Look at that. It is exactly the same, keeping the style the same. Okay. I'm gonna paste the story, and I'm gonna do 4:5 and generate. Easy peasy, right? If you have a character sheet perfectly created, which I already showed you how to do it using Artistly, removing the background, adding their name, you can do it. This is the one of the best hack I can tell you of using Artistry, right? Look at that. Now I'm getting how many? I'm getting like 10 pages generated. And the bigger the script, the more the pages are. But you get the idea, right? Is now you can create an entire series of illustrations and of books, right? That you could not do it before, or that you have to rely on third-party softwares, complicated softwares, or people that would take hours and hours to finish just one book. You can just publish multiple books, look at that, how beautiful the hands, the fingers, the style. And then it just goes next level, right? So the story is related to how they did the lanterns. And again, you're not, look at that, pretty cool, right? Pretty powerful, right? And some of the things where you find like, okay, what is it? I didn't understand what this image is, right? Because it's still one of the beta features. And just want to remind you, right, beta feature is supposed to come live, supposed to come in your account after months of testing. But because you guys loved the approach that, hey, give us the beta feature, we'll give you the feedback, and at least we get the feature for instantly and for absolutely free. So we kind of did that. So for example, this, right, what is saying, by evening Josie shouted, done, look, mine is already ready. Okay, interesting, Josie standing proudly. So no worries, you can regenerate the design, right? And there's one interesting thing I want to show you guys. Actually I can create a different video for this, but just in case, right, we have actually created a feature under design assistant called storybook illustrator. Okay, and if you have a reference photo just like we did, you can put that same character sheet here, you can put the prompts here, you can put the dimension here, and you can create individual images as well. So that out of 10 images, let's say two images is not coming out good, no matter what you're doing, it's just not doing the process, right? For example, it's not perfect, it's not following what you want, whatever it is, right? It is changing the color of the clothes, because it's AI, right? It sometimes does not get easily what you want. You can go there, like for example, if I were to show you, right? So I'm going to take this, I'm going to take a prompt. Okay, I'm going to take this prompt, and I'm going to go to AI design assistant, and I'm going to go to storybook illustrator, user reference photo, choose from library, upload it, take the character sheet, paste the prompt, 4 is to 5. Now, the beauty here, guys, is you have the control of a prompt. That means you are literally have full freedom to change the prompt. You can ask chat gpt to kind of give you the prompt and generate it. You see what I'm trying to say? You don't have to worry about that, hey, it's not coming out good, I tried it even after multiple trying, and just because of one image coming not good, it should not hold you back to get your book ready. That's the goal with this, right? And with this feature, right now, it's we're still developing it. Once you get these individual images created, you can literally come here. So that's why by the time you watch it, we probably have that feature. That's why I'm telling you, I'm really forcing on this idea that that you will see a swap button here, swap image, and literally whatever image you created, just like this, swap it out. How cool it is, right? So you never have to worry about like, hey, images are not coming good and stuff like that. Very, very, very powerful approach, right? And then a lot of time what happens is you need to make sure that like, hey, it is coming out good, but that one specific image, that 10th page is not coming out good, right? And now what would you do is you would go to AI Storybook Studio again, create a flipbook, convert it into a KDP ready, right? Browse the built-in page templates. You can create one, you can upload it as well to kind of suit your needs. Front cover also, this is being done right now, guys, but you can create front cover again using Artistly as well. But it's also going to be automated with this, right? So you don't have to worry about it, and then just generate it. Easy peasy, right? And then you will have a flipbook that you can share, a complete a complete flipbook, a PDF, right? And of completely ready files for to be able to upload it to KDP. How powerful this is, right? For those of you who are interested in like, okay, I want to know about KDP, make sure you watch. We'll be doing the training today as we are speaking. So by the time you're watching it, it'll probably be there. But we'll definitely put it in the tutorial section. We finally figured it out in just one click how you can get the paperback ready books, how you can convert these illustrations into a paperback book, right? So that's pretty cool. So I hope you love this. Any feedback, any suggestions you have means a lot to me, and then helps improve the app much, as you probably can see that, right? So let me know in the comment section. And this is the thing, right? Let's go with this, right? I mean, super excited to see your amazing creations. So thank you, take care, bye, see you in the next training.